where you want to get that.
Well,
Yeah.
tell me what you missed about your relationship to land while you were in prison.
I think I miss like seeing a lot, like traveling, um, beyond like a couple of states, like getting out of this country, like seeing the landscape, mountains. And I've been doing some of that. Like last weekend, I was up in the Rocky Mountains. It's like breathtaking to be that close to like animals. Like um, there was like a herd of elk there, and I was like, I don't know, just feeling like connected to that, right? Like, no fences, no nothing. People, animals, air, earth. Yeah, but I think I like just missed out on so much, man. Like um, learning to be a grower. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a farmer. Like I wanted to be just like my grandfather. Like wow, a man that like at the time of his death could not like sign his name. Like dropped out of school in the third grade to help his father, who also was a farmer. Um, but could like grow a field of crops. So I like wanted to do that. So yeah, I think I just missed that like just that like building that connection. Like how do we like have this transaction? Like people taking care of the earth and the earth like taking care of us in exchange. So um, hmm.
Can I ask you?
Home ownership, maybe. I think that's something that I like didn't miss out on, but like something I could have experienced maybe up to this point. Hey, you can ask me a question.
What kind of land is prison?
Hmm. What kind of land is prison? I'm not sure I understand the question.
Um, is prison land?
Yes, prison is on land, definitely.
Mm.
It's controlled land in an extreme sense. Um, it's land, but it's also it's isolated land, so it doesn't really feel like it. I remember having this little crack in my window because the windows are like covered,
Mm.
and I could see like the last prison I was in was in the mountains, and I could like see the mountains. I could see people hiking every now and then. And I used to stand in that window for hours to like
Mm.
catch a sight of anyone or a dog or anything like moving out there just to see that like life. So I think that's something I wanted to say also that like I don't know. I don't know if that relates to like my connection, but more so like my perception of land. Like when I think of land, I think of life. Um, yeah. Maybe you could coach me some more. What else do you think I can pull out from that experience of like being in prison?
I want to know about your whole life. I mean, you said, I only asked that because you said you missed out of a relationship with land because of prison.
Right.
Well, I wanted to ask you whether or not, what made you miss out?
What did I miss out on?
What you miss out on? And you told me what you missed out on.
Yeah.
So now tell me what your thinking about your personal relationship to land. What does that help you know about yourself?
Hmm. What I'm thinking of right now, and I think it probably sounds pretty corny, you know, but um, when we were thinking about that exercise last week for Hafa, like, I was thinking about myself also. Like, there's a tree, which is pretty basic, but like something that like just lives and can grow freely. And I think that's something that I like realize about myself, like how I was like put in this place and like um, taken away from like everything that's normal. And, like, um, I don't know. This is like kind of hard for me, right? I think I need to like think some more. Like, it's a very simple question, but it's a tough question. Does that make sense?
What makes it
Honestly,
tough?
I think I don't know how to like explain this question without bringing in my political views. Like, or maybe that's my conditioning. Like I've been so conditioned to think about everything in those terms. I think about land as like a prison. A lot of times, the whole earth is in prison. There are people like destroying the earth, like drilling for oil or like privatizing water. Like the whole earth is like in this prison, and like people aren't really enjoying like the earth in its fullest sense. And people like us, I feel sad. I remember this guy I met from the Virgin Islands that told me how that place used to look like a paradise, and for me, it would still look like a paradise. When I global warming was like a reality, like the rocks were disappearing, and like they were like he said that you could walk out on the beach and there were hundreds of fish just like all over your feet, yellow fish, blue fish, red fish. Now, no, just the basic fish that you would see maybe here. Um,
What
that you could lay on your
what
back.
about that relates to you? Or how did that make you feel?
I don't know. I feel like I missed out on that, even though that was a time before I went to prison. That's something that I feel I like never experienced, like looking up into the skies and like a million stars. They're still there, but it's probably the pollution. It's probably why we can't see them. So I don't know. I guess it's like all of these like interconnected thoughts when I think about land. Everything that I won't have, everything that I'm experiencing now. Judy, wow, did you